Wine4Trade is a French company who's helping French producers to export their production of wine in Europe and also in the US and Canada. We're also exhibiting in Brussels, Belgium, in Amsterdam, in Copenhagen, Warsaw, and also Köln in Germany. It's only for distributors, wholesalers, distributors, restaurants, journalists, and retailers. It is the 11th year. We started in 2003, and so this is the 11th year, yes.
And how do you think it's been?
It's a great success. We have 80 exhibitors represented, and we are expecting 500 visitors, professional visitors, before the end of the day. Exhibitors are coming from all over France. We have people from Burgundy, Alsace, southwest of France, Cahors. We have people from Languedoc-Roussillon, Loire-Vallée, and Bordeaux region. Bordeaux, of course. Yes, there is a nice selection for the importers of all you can find in France in terms of varietals, in terms of different quality of wine, different range of prices. We have also a lot of wines which are organic or biodynamic also.
You have the Holy Spirit and the Devil on the label. Fantastic. Okay, could I try the first of the reds?
Yep.
So can you tell us about your wine and where it comes from in France?
So we are situated in south of France, just close to the city of Perpignan. And our vineyard is at 300 meters of altitude, so a lot of sun, a lot of warm, just close to the sea. So the climate is really good for our wine and for our production.
So the position in France, south of France, is much better to the region than the north of France.
It's
yes?
different. You have some wines in the north of France, and you have some other wines in south of France. For example, we have, thanks to the sun, some wines really complex and really deep and really fruity. And so it's for us an advantage to have the sun. We have the sun in south of France, less in the north.
So can you tell us now what sort of range of wines that you actually produce?
We produce two ranges of wine, Maligno and Espiritu Santo. The first range is constituted by rosé, red and white wine, and Espiritu Santo, a white and a red wine.
Can you tell me where your wines are distributed at the moment?
For the moment, in our region, Ireland, and in the big city, for example, Paris, in the Start restaurant, the great restaurant, and in the world, in Korea, in Japan, in Canada, in Belgium, and in Spain. It's possible to buy Maligno and Espiritu Santo in the shops in our region, in Paris, or to go on our website www.chateaudecalvieres.com. You just have to type Maligno on your website browser, and you find our wine.
And you can place orders through
that.
You
can place orders,
Okay. Thank you for agreeing to talk to us. Can you tell us about Top Wine Collection? And is this your first time here at the trade fair?
Yes, this is the first time we come to the trade fair on the Lord's Cricket Ground. And it's been quite interesting this morning. We've had quite a few contacts, many visitors have come round, tasted our wines.
Can you tell us what it's the region that you come from? Is the south of France better
South
than the
of
north?
France, well, South France we're in the Languedoc-Roussillon, and the wines are completely different to what they make in the north of France. We work mainly on grape varieties like Syrah, Grenache, Carignan, Cinsault, and as in the north, Burgundy, on Pinot Noir, or in Bordeaux, on Merlot or Cabernet. So they're very different wines, and we have a very, very sunny region. Not much rain, so very sunny, and we make very nice, expressive wines. Well, I'm English, and I fell in love with this marvelous region, Languedoc-Roussillon. So I decided 8 years ago to leave the UK and set up my wine estate.
So what, in your opinion, makes a good wine? What makes a good wine? What
makes a good wine?
If there's a bottle very expensive or there's a cheaper wine, what do you think makes?
Well, an expensive wine is a wine that's going to be handcrafted. Everything's handcrafted. All the quality comes mainly from the grapes and low yields. A lot of we select once it's all hand-picked, and the grapes are all selected to only put quality grapes to make the wine. And a cheaper wine will be big yields, very high yields, and machine picked, and everything goes in. There's no selection, hand selection.
We choose to build this team with 4 wineries, representing the different appellation from the Languedoc-Roussillon. So one estate is Clos Saint-Georges, is from Roussillon, nearby the Spanish border on the Mediterranean seaside. Château Saint-Jean-de-Conques, which is as well in Saint-Chinian, but they are not on the same source, so that's why we decided to get 2 estates from Saint-Chinian. It produces more Pays-d'Oc, with a nice range of Pays-d'Oc with grapes like Merlot or Cabernet Sauvignon or Syrah. Then we have another estate which is in Minervois, which is Domaine Caillol-Gautran, and they produce very nice wine, whites, rosé, and reds. Only with traditional grape varieties from this area, so Syrah, Grenache, Carignan, at most.
This is a wine called Cassiope. It's 2011. It's a young wine, and it's a blend of Syrah and Grenache mainly, and Carignan. Grenache and Carignan. And it's a smooth wine, very fruity and easy to drink wine. Then now this one, which is called Equinox, it's 2009. It's a bit more full-bodied wine. It's a blend of Syrah, Grenache and Carignan. It's about 1/3 of each. It's a bit stronger wine, a bit more full-bodied, and it goes very well with red meat, beef, and very nice on cheese as well.
Can you just tell me what sort of determines the age of a wine? I mean, you say it's 2009. I mean, if you've got something like 2010, 2008, 2007.
Well, it depends how the wine is made. This one, the first one I presented was a short, what we call cuvaison, short vinification. So it's ready to drink very young. And this one is much longer vinification. The grapes stay much longer in contact with the juice, and it extracts tannins, colour, and stronger flavours. So we have to leave it to age a little bit for the tannins to smooth off a bit. But this, l'espace d'un moment, this is my top quality wine. 2009 is a blend of Syrah and Grenache. 75% Syrah, 25% Grenache, aged in oak barrels.
You say that it's aged in oak barrels?
Aged 12 months in oak barrels.
Does that have any effect? What sort of effect does that have on the wine?
Well, that brings flavours, vanilla flavours, different aromas, dark fruit, and brings also an oxygenation, a bit of oxygen during the aging, which smooths off the tannins of the wine.